Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught side of the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down. Now the free agent signee from Philadelphia, it's DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. on third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. The 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Slot man in motion left. Young to throw on first and 10. That one taken in right side by Legette.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Young to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throwing on second down, Young. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got his man. That's Legette. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
60 by 6. Let's go now.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On first down, it's Swift. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And here's DJ Moore coming off an impressive first season in Chicago. Saw him set a new career high in catches, yards, and touchdowns. And remember that new rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams, under center. First overall pick, and a big reason they felt they were ready for a rookie quarterback was because of weapons like Moore.
And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet. He'll get him down for no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Okay, ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
15, right here. Here we go, set. Yep.
To throw is Young. He finds Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Here's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. To throw, Young. This one complete right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. give up the middle with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
On second down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Buffalo 18, Bronco 80. Check go.
Now Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now third and goal coming up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Amos. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Dragon 60.
Back to throw, Young. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. Hands to the left. Hands to the left. 19 Lions.
Now Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. One final throw before the break. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 70 Lions.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
About all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his...
And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will cut the deficit to 7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hekker, on to punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, set. 70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
On first down is Young. A throw there, caught by Legette. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for the Panthers.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be taken down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pack,
that's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Young to throw on first down. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Here we go. Check go.
On first and 10, here's Young. He finds Goodwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Young. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Another try with Brooks. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
The kick is good. Next to score, Panthers 45. Bears 31. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Williams now to throw. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes
he is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On 2nd down, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards. They'll stick to the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The first back taken in this last year's draft, Mike, and down in Carolina, all the conversation surrounds, can we get more talented skill players around Bryce Young and see if he can become that quarterback of the future that they're all banking on? And with Jonathan Brooks, his production at Texas, 10 touchdowns on the ground last year. He's good in pass protection. He's elusive. He's explosive. He's everything you want in a modern-day NFL running back.
A 2nd down throw for Young. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run with Brooks. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Traylon Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's first down. Now Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Here's Young to throw. That ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now 2nd and inches. Throwing is Williams. And he goes up top looking for Kmet. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Let's go.
Swift. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. First and 10.
Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're trying the left side with Swift. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get a leg up in the OT.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with 1 stop to win this football game?
From the 6, here comes a return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And this will be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. There's that man again. Another catch. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down, Panthers.
60 by 6.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. To throw, Young. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw, Young. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Jalen Jones. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime.